Yeah. So good.
I'm Heath Barr. I'm a drag king and I'm in the House of Extreme. Well, before I started doing drag, I was really a huge drag appreciator. I started by just going out to shows that like the House of Peculiar at the time were putting on, the Valkyrie. Um, there's so many of them, honestly, and so I did that for years and always was like, oh, like maybe I'll start doing drag one day, maybe I'll do drag one day. At the time, I was like, didn't even know that much about myself. I thought I was just like a queer woman. Not just that, but I wasn't aware of my transness. And so I watched drag for years, and then I think maybe now 2 or 3 years ago, um, I met my drag mom, Janine Extreme, and she was planning to start the House of Extreme, and she encouraged me to start doing drag, and that's how I started. You know, being a trans man, when I walked the world as a woman, I did not feel embodied or confident or beautiful, and I felt like a lot of the expectations around beauty, around makeup, felt like kind of imposed on me. Like I barely did makeup as a girl, just because I didn't feel like I got the rule book or it didn't feel right. And now doing drag, I do makeup a lot. I do makeup a few times a week probably, and I enjoy it. I like enjoy the gender fuckery of it all. Like I am a drag king, but like I don't really do a lot of like hyper masculine drag. I'm like very faggy boy, honestly. So like the male gender role in general in our country is very narrow and joyless, and I like to kind of model like the like fun and masculinity, or like the ways that you could be both masculine and feminine at once and like still be a king, or like still, do you know what I mean? Like I'm not afraid of like an eyelash or like looking a little girly anymore. Heath Barr can be a lot of things. Um, he's sweet a lot of the time. Silly, campy, um, kooky. Heath is pretty punk. Heath loves leather. Um, there's like a little bit of a wise guy kind of vibe sometimes. Not wise, like, well, like, I'm also like, I don't know, I have like goofy dad energy. Sometimes I'm hot. Depends. The drag community has been, in general, a place of solace for me, in like that the outside world may not always feel safe, but that I know that there's other people that see me. I think it varies by day, but in general, I feel up to the task of being visibly queer, and with the vulnerabilities that comes with that, because also it has allowed me to be more seen by other people in my life, and it helps to empower others, and I think that it's overall just worth it to show up in a way that's visibly queer. There are days where I feel less safe doing that, or like situations that happen sometimes. Nothing too bad, but like well, I mean, by other people's standards, maybe, but like, it's, I think it's important because mostly for other people, because you don't know who's there and who's being, who's really moved by your presence, or maybe is trying to build up the bravery to do that themselves in their own way. I didn't have clarity about my identity for such a long time, but the thing that has always been true has been my gender joy, whether I knew what to call it at the time or not. I would also say that like your job right now is just to keep living, and my life is way more beautiful than I ever thought that it would be, genuinely, and I'm happier than I ever thought I could be, and every year just gets better. I think it's important for queer people to grow old, and I really look forward to it. And so your job as a queer young person is to just get to know yourself better, stay safe, keep living, and follow your joy, and get in touch with your community because that will help to keep you sane. I'm excited to continue to transition, and continue to do drag. I never thought I would look or feel like this now, so now I'm like, oh my god, like I get to be like a trans man in their like whatever age I become, like in their 40s, in their 60s, like that's cool. Like I'm excited to continue to do drag, to see what kind of things I do, and to continue to meet people and hopefully have a positive impact. It's, I don't know, I am very blessed to have a pretty exciting life right now, and so I'm just excited to keep living, and I'm excited to continue to also see my friends blossom and grow and come into themselves and their transitions and their own journeys, and watch their art that they make, and it's those kind of things that matter a lot to me. And I think if you're looking for problems, there's plenty of problems in the community. There's lots of things to be sad about and stressed about, and it's reasonable to be angry and sad and stressed about those things when it's hitting you. But also, if you look around, there's so much joy to be had and so many victories, and so I'm just looking forward to that in whatever way it looks like, to see just folks in my community win and to see what I do.